Howdy, Smerls here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my computer. I've been working on it for quite a while now, and I just want to go over maybe like a kind of review about my computer and see what you think about it. Maybe you might have some more ideas, maybe not. I'm not too sure. Let's get along with it. Alright, first we have here the front of the case. There are two USB 2.0 ports, a headphone and microphone jack, vented in the front for the 92mm fan that is currently mounted in the front of the hard drive bay, a power and reset switch, hard drive activity light, power light which is not currently hooked up. On the top of the case, it's basic except for I have made a few modifications of my own. I have decided that my case didn't have enough exhaust, so what I did was put a 92mm case in there. I kind of crudely cut the hole, and these are rubber screw pegs that I found inside of an old L, kind of like the one back there. Actually, exactly like that one. Came from an old school. Two CD-ROMs. The bottom one doesn't work at the moment. I haven't been able to figure out why. The top one is an LG Super Multi LightScribe DVD-RW. It has secure disk, LightScribe, basically does everything, writes CD, CDRs, all the other crap. One thing it doesn't write is Blu-ray. And then there's two more 5 3/4 inch drive bays, two 3.5 inch drive bays. Let's get this case turned to the side, if I can. Here's the side of the case. It is a windowed display with a 80mm fan. I'm missing two of the screws. Red LED. As you can see, there's quite a few bit of things in there. Hard to see at the moment, but I will show them to you. Okay. At the top, there's a 550 watt power supply, Fatality Edition from OCZ. Two 80mm fans. I have cut the grills out for better airflow. The exhaust. The PS2 ports for the mouse and keyboard, a onboard VGA and DVI, 4 USB slots, a internet Ethernet adapter, 10100 gigabit, sound card, a 7 slot for all of your connectivity. In the back for this is my Galaxy 9600 GT low power, low profile edition with the expansion slot here, with the extra slot piece that comes for regular cases. I also have the slot occupied here for my twin 80mm fan slot fan, which is adjustable from low to high. I probably should have that only on about 80%, move a little bit more air accordingly. I have a DVI to VGA dongle for my TV that I'm broadcasting to. I guess you could call it broadcasting. Missing a few of the screws because I just don't have enough screws for my case. Would probably minimize a lot of air too, but whatever. Now to look inside of the case. As you can see, the inside of the computer looks pretty much like a normal computer, except for there are a few different things. In this case, there are two hard drives. This one is a Seagate 500 gigabyte SATA drive. It's currently split into two 250 gigabyte partitions. The C drive is my main Windows, and the D drive is my other stuff. This hard drive is a old IDE 20 gig hard drive from Western Digital. The cooler is a Ultra X-Wind copper CPU cooler. When I first originally got it, I'll bring the camera in a little bit. When I first originally got it, you can see right here that there was some damage to this cooler done by, I'm guessing, UPS or somebody. It was damaged in the package, but instead of RMAing it, returning it, I decided to use it. Figured, what the heck, it's not really going to do much damage. Now, if you notice that this case is a little loud, and, you know, for my uses, it's okay. I have a slot fan that I found in an old junk computer sitting out in the garbage that is two 80mm fans on it. As I showed you in the back, there's a slider for the power on how fast or slow the fans will go. They actually contribute to a lot of the sound. There are two 80mm fans in the back that I have decided to put in the case. The power supply has a 140mm fan at the top. The fan on this is a 120mm fan. My video card is, as I said before, the Galaxy NVIDIA 9600 GT low power, low profile. And you can tell kind of that the case isn't really all that special. There's the 92mm fan in the front. And this video card, if you notice, is a little small compared to other video cards. It's not that big of a system, but I like it. The motherboard is a Biostar T-Series TA780G M2 Plus. It has overclocking capabilities. It has one PCI Express slot, two PCI slots, and one PCI Express one-time slot. There are 6 SATA connectors for hard drives, CD-ROMs, and such. It has legacy support with an IDE cable, which is going to my IDE hard drive. There's the 92mm fan I put on the top. A lot of these slot covers I found off of other computers. There is ventilation on the side of the slot covers, and it's okay, I guess you could say. It's my computer. I enjoy it. Oh, I also did forget that the processor is an AMD X2 7750 Black Edition. And the Black Edition basically means that the multiplier is unlocked, for those of you that don't know, but it's a 2.7 gigahertz processor overclocked to 3 gigahertz. Now, with all the fans on here, it is a bit loud, especially with the side off. Now, something a little bit odd about the power supply is, for some strange reason, there's a plate sitting on top of the fan in between the power supply components and the fan. And I'm thinking of opening it up and seeing if I can't pull that in there. Maybe it'll exhaust a bit more air out of the case. Never know. Can't hurt. There's more than enough room in the case. I haven't quite been able to figure out where this case came from. I got it from a friend of mine, Richard, where I'm staying at right now, but I just can't seem to figure out where the hell this thing came from. I use an old HP keyboard. I've got a Logitech mouse. Cheap and cheesy one. It's alright. It doesn't do, great work, but it does okay work. Fits my needs anyway. Well, that's basically the gist of my whole computer case. It's not much. It could be a lot better, but hey, I'm doing with what I can. I built this computer basically from scratch, and it's a lot better than it used to be, I'll tell you that right now. If you have any thoughts, any ideas, any suggestions, please feel free. Or if you want to place a video response, please do so. You can do that down there. Post your comments down there. Anything. Let me know. Have a good one.